everyone, this is Vicki, and I was playing around with some dies to make these little tiny shakers that I made, I don't know, a few months back. And I have a how-to video on these, and so I'll link that one to this video. And but that video was using these that are already pre-made that I cut apart, and it's pretty dimensional, so you know it comes out a lot nicer. I don't know how to make it that puffy. They have machines to do that that probably are pressurized and heated to make those. So but I did the best I could to make the ones that I did. These are ones from Tim Holtz, has little charms that are hearts, and so I saw when I was looking for plastic to use, I found these, so I decided to make these. So I made a bunch of those, and they came out cute as well, but not really looking too much like hearts. But these came out really cute. And so and I used washi tape for the backgrounds because it's small print, so it comes out really cute. Okay, so what I did was along the idea of the shaker flowers and the tags that Marilyn just made. Hi, Marilyn. I decided to try it and make these little hearts. So I was experimenting, and I don't know if you can see that, but it's, you use 2 dies and put it through your machine and with this thick plastic, and it comes out dimensional, somewhat dimensional. And so I can feel the indentation, though it's pretty good. So I did try to use those shakers and to make those, and this is what it came out to be. So I thought they came out pretty cute, and I don't think I put enough little beads in there, but I used little tiny seed beads, the smallest ones that you can find, and then use the little tiny, they're really tiny, see those little stars and things? Use those really tiny ones for these teeny shakers, and put them in there. I did this one also and tried to cut it down, because this one you have to use 2 dies to make this, and so I cut the one I had out to make it a small little heart, and it sort of came out. You can see it's a little bit dimensional, not nearly as much as these, because look at this. I'll show you the difference. The difference is pretty much, this is, look how rounded that is, and then this is kind of flat but dimensional. But you know, it came out cute. It depends on your paper too, right? Because that is so cute. I hand wrote that in there. So so I use those little tiny bits. So let me just show you the platform. Okay, you can use your platform however you do your die cutting. I use this platform, magnetic platform, and then push this up here, and then I get my my dies, and so you can use just a circle. This is a heart. The bigger heart seems to work better, so you can just use a plain circle and a plain heart, and then cut your pieces. This is a 1.5 inch square, but maybe you want to make it a little bit larger, because sometimes you know, you could move a bit. So I don't know what happened to my to my plain circle, but I guess this one will do. Plain circle, and then it fits in here. Put your little plastic on top, your piece of plastic on top, and then you can run it through. So I did all these different kinds of variations of them, and you know, the scallop, so you see the scallop and the big heart. So I tried to use all the different ones, and I think this probably came out better, but you know, the other ones came out also. Here's a scallop one, and then the flower one. And this is the flower one. And you can use this one as a part of a tag to put a hole at the top, because the heart, you know, is going to leave a space up here, right? So anyway, that's that. And then so I've been wanting to make those tags too, and I told Marilyn that I was looking all over for my tag die, and I did find it. This is my tag die, and I got this as a set together like this on Amazon. And you know, I looked for the seller and they don't have it anymore, but you know who has that? I think it's I just saw it on a video. I think it's MFT has this. I'm not real sure. Maybe Marilyn knows. Hers is different than this. So I made mine into a shaker, and I put my little grandson in it. So he turned 3, and so that's his 3-year-old picture right there. But I made it into a little shaker, and on the backs I put paper, and so this part is a shaker also, and it's you know, put his name and the date on there, and I'll just put it on their little Mother's Day you know, flower. I finished all my flowers. I'll run a video on the finished ones. I did use rice, and the lid on the top, you can see, has openings that I got had in my stash, actually. But I thought I'd show you these shakers with my grandson's picture. This is my other grandson, and he likes red, so I did his in red, and you know, ran through with paper also, and then just glued that from the inside with the Fabri-Tac. So that's what that one looks like. This is the first one that I made, and it kind of reminds me of a stopwatch. But anyway, it's clear through, and it's very dimensional. So that's that. So you can use any paper you want on those to get that. Then also, you know, I'm going to make some more for my other grandchildren. I have 2 other grandchildren. So I have 2 more, but I didn't have a picture. So I'm going to take a picture with Instax and make it for them. So then when I thought about the Instax, I thought, oh, I would just make a little flower, put their picture inside here, and make a flower just like my other ones, but have it tiny, and then have their picture in there. So it's going to be a flower, and then their picture, and I'll bring all the sequins and things, and we'll just make it over there. Tonight is the party, so I'm going to be getting ready to go, and so that's how this is going to be. And yeah, it's going to be like that. Oh, I did do all of the prep on the outside. So there's one little girl, my granddaughter, and the others are boys. So I did make them all, and this is what it looks like. So so my daughter has 2 sons, so she'll have 2 of them. And then their stepmom, my ex-husband's wife, I made ones for her so that she will have, you know, one of the 2 boys and one of the other boy. There's 4 grandchildren, so I'll do another one for the other boy, and then I'll do one for the little girl. And so I'll take pictures and put them in, put the sequins in, glue it all together with a stick, and put leaves on it or a ribbon, and then it'll go in their little vase with all their other paper flowers. So that's my plan. So I'm going to be packing up and taking all these over there, and so that's what I am planning on doing. Oh, also, I wanted to show you this one. I thought this was really cute. And so I have a backing. And you can make these flowers, make it little, and you can also make it into a tag. You can see how I made the hole. I have to cut this anyway, so I just cut around and then punch a hole there. And so when you make it up, you can actually, you know, put it through the hole, the little ribbon, and then you can make it as a tag, a flower tag. So, you know, even if you don't have this and you have circle dies, you could just make this also. Just cut the plastic out a little more, and then, you know, poke a hole through there and put your ribbon through there, and you can make your own tag, your shaker tag. You don't need the die, actually. So I just had that, so I made it. So that is, that's pretty much my haul. I didn't do no haul, no shopping today. So that is my little share, my project share, and I'll talk to you guys later. I'm going to, I think, I want to put this video up, and then the next one I'll do tomorrow maybe, and show you all the different vases and things, like photos up close, because I did them all kind of different, and finished them up pretty much with bows and ribbons and stuff, so you can get an idea of what was done. But yeah, so that's what I did, and it was a lot of fun making. So I'll talk to you guys later. Have a really good weekend, and have a wonderful Mother's Day. So bye bye, everybody.